Welcome to my personal development webpage. I'm so glad you made it here. My name is Michelle Ray, and I am the transformational coach and founder of the Center Within. What I see for all of us is that we are expanding every day. We have new experiences, new thoughts, new revelations, kind of like a balloon that has air coming into it through living, through our experiences. We continually are expanding. Sometimes these changes are very radical, go through something that totally blows our mind, and sometimes over time the transformation happens gradually. In any case, what I see in my clients is it is really useful to have a coach that helps frame things and create sacred space and allows you to integrate and find ways to make new meaning in your life. The work that we do together is very client focused. You bring your gifts, your strengths, your talents, your passions. And we talk about those as well as exposing your belief systems that keep you small, that constrict you. Maybe it's limiting self-talk. Maybe it's patterns or fears. So what happens as this balloon blows up is that we bump up against our edges. One edge looks like, oh my gosh, I'm totally freaked out by that. I can't be that big in the world. I can't go there. It can't be that easy. Oh my word, I don't know if I can take that opportunity. And the other beats us down with, you're not good enough. You know you failed before. You know, this inner self-talk. And both of those, as we work together in our client coaching relationship, get magnified, get examined, get more understood and relax so we can continue our growth and development and expand our capacity for being human. So what I bring to the table is this ability to create sacred space. I have a pretty highly intuitive sense that's well developed and comes into play in our time together. I have done a lot of work and study on appreciative inquiry, authentic communication, things like deep listening. I have done a fair amount of leadership development, both personally and with executive coaching. And I also bring a long history of spiritual practice, of mindfulness practice, of the ability to bring our attention into the present moment and to really rest in and get comfortable with what is. Mind-body skills, emotional intelligence, and what happens in our sessions, you bring all your goodies, I bring all my goodies, and we come up with these, well, you really come up with these self-directed plans about next steps that help to align your living in the world, your expressing in the world with your center within. People come to an individual session based on health issues, wanting to be healthier, or well-being issues. People come for relationship issues, to find a relationship, to enhance relationships. People come for meaning of life issues. What is my purpose? What is my passion? People come because they have mystical experiences or spiritual experiences that are so far outside of their current level of understanding that they're looking for someone to help frame that balance or new understanding of the seen and the unseen world and new levels of consciousness. People come for individual sessions to attract and learn about abundance and how to create abundance in their world in many different ways. So we do spend some time often, in addition to listening and speaking and creating plans, they often include mindfulness-based, what I call transformative practices. They can be deep breathing or meditation or guided imagery. You can use journaling or reflective kinds of inquiry within yourself. We often work on developing a witness consciousness so you can be the one having the reaction and then the one that's not caught in it, so you have choice in the matter as things come up. For more information on transformative practices, take a look at my blog posting on January of 2013. And I do know that for me over the years, what's happened is I have engaged in these practices, engaged in the softening of the edges of this balloon, that my own ability to be quiet in the world and to be able to tap into more subtle energies, more revelation, more insight, more creativity and innovation, more intuition, more synchronicity. I'm quiet enough now to be able to create my life and my projects from that place, that center within. And it's so much yummier and so much more rich and satisfying, and I feel more alive. So I invite you to come and do the same. One of the models that I work with in our personal development sessions is a model that says, I believe that I end at the end of my skin and that my identification is very much individual. Through this coaching process, what we come to realize is that our identity, our worldview of ourselves shifts, and I know myself to be an interconnected being in the web of all beings on the planet. And everything radically shifts from I'm here and everything else is other to, oh my goodness, I am part of this magical web of all that is, this web of sea of consciousness. And we learn skills to be able to co-create in that realm, how to set intention and awareness and manage our attention. It opens up an entire new way of being human. And then we continue from working on our wholes to recognize our wholeness to really embracing our holiness. And in that realm, my own personal identification, opens up into this understanding that I am part of the divine. The divine lives in me and breathes and expresses through me. So we grow and change and transform really just our perspective as we work together. Think about how not very many years ago, humanity's perspective of the earth was that the earth was the center of the whole everything. And then we came to understand that, well, actually we're part of a solar system, part of this interconnected web, and the sun is the center of everything, right? And what changed? Our perspective, our perceptive capacity shifts. And as humanity, of course, as you know, that's continued to shift in the perspective with all of this amazing technology. We now understand we're part of the Milky Way galaxy and that we're one galaxy in this universe. And scientists are now discovering there are multiple parallel universes happening at one time. It's not that all of that was not happening when we believed that the earth was the center of the universe, right? All that's shifted is our perspective and new understandings that are more true, more expansive, more deep. And that's the kind of work that happens when you come and we work together on these personal growth and development pieces. So in the end, my clients, please read some of the testimonials. They're really touching, at least for me, is that they're more brave, they're more fearless, they're more alive, more content, more satisfied, and really more engaged than ever before. So in addition to this video on this personal development site, there's one on the home page, so take a look at the overview, and also on the interpersonal development page as well as the organizational development page. So take a look at my classes that I'm offering, take a look at the blogs, and I really do hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.